I finally made it into the post office. And because they've been closed for 2 months, they have no mail. They are open, but they're still waiting for mail from Manila. So although this should have come in before the lockdown, we're still waiting. It's just a driver's license, so no big deal, but I hope to get it eventually. Okay. We're sitting down in the plaza. Other people have taken off their masks to eat and drink, so I suppose it's okay. I'm unsure of the exact rule, but I find it best to follow the lead of the rest of the crowd. And just for fun, I bought me a Snickers, only 30 pesos, whereas a Twix or Mars was 50 pesos. It's because the Snickers are from Vietnam. Somehow Vietnamese food comes in cheaper than American or Thai. And it's just a Snickers, so it doesn't matter. Just paid the electric bill. My mail is still not here. They say they got no mail from Manila, so it's probably still in Manila. I don't know. This is the first piece of mail I've had that was ever really delayed. I've had very good luck with the post office here. I have heard all the horror stories and have not had any bad experiences myself. And I gotta say, this is unusual that it's so delayed, but the quarantine was unusual. So I'm not too upset by it, you know? And it'll get here eventually, or it won't. It's just a driver's license. I can always contact the state and say, hey, send me another one. And they will. So no worries either way. I'm gonna eat my Snickers before it melts. Okay, June 18th, still not here. He said there have been no planes, no international shipments of any kind for any mail. So he says not only is it not here, he says it's probably not even in Manila. I don't know. Such is life. I guess I'll go see what's open. Always fried chicken. They've always got fried chicken, man. Now these are the chairs to wait for your social distancing to get in the store. There are no customers because look around the streets, man, it's empty. This is 1 month ago. This was June 18th, and I was just in town yesterday, like, you know, July 10th, and it was unbelievably more crowded. This was when they were first starting to reopen, and they've been reopening very slowly. Stores were allowed to open, but people still just weren't going out. And it's amazing how much more they're going out now than just a month ago. But I'm just kind of wandering to see what's open. Half the stores are still closed. A bunch of them are still closed now. And I didn't get my mail, but I didn't expect to get my mail, so it's not really a problem. I probably will get it eventually, and if I don't, I'll have them send me another one. It's not a big deal. They said mail was an essential service that would not stop, but I've talked to guys in other cities, and the mail has stopped everywhere. So, not really a problem. It's, you know, these are extraordinary times, so things happen. But back to checking on mail. Let's go sit down in the plaza and have a candy bar and a Coke. Whole lot of cops out here. There's one in a wheelchair. Yeah, they've got, looks like we're doing some training. There's wheelchairs and some different gear. They're running around on motorcycles. So, looks like it's training day in the park. Well, not a bad day. Not police, fire department, EMT, various emergency response people. The wheelchair should have been a clue, but now I see other things. I can see we're practicing our maneuvers in tight conditions. So
So it looks like fire department training. Okay, July 1st. Still no letter. Didn't expect it. They're saying now that it's been ship transport only, no airplane, which I don't know. Sometimes that might be true. Sometimes I think they make stuff up. But in any case, I don't think this mail's coming. I may have to just contact the state and have them send it again, because I'm not in any real hurry, so I'll give it time and see if it shows up. July 1st, still waiting. I just got back from BIR. That's a whole nother video. Oh God. I wouldn't recommend using a fixer, but get a fixer. Anyway, this is about my mail. Woo! I don't know where this came from. Usually this is at the post office and I have to pay 100 pesos to pick it up. It was on the porch. Somebody delivered it to the house, and we don't get household delivery here, so I have no idea. Now, it was supposed to be here before the lockdown in March. So I'm trying to see, there are some postmarks. It was received July 12th in Iloilo. No, that's smudge. That must say July 2nd, because today is July 10th. I don't know. Is it the 10th? Today is July 10th. This postmark for Iloilo says July 12th. It must be a smudge, and they mean July 2nd. Because then from Iloilo, it has to come out here to our town. There is a July 7th for somewhere, possibly here in town. And May 5th for something. Not sure. Doesn't know. None of them say where they were stamped. So these are just various stamps. I'm guessing maybe it got to Manila in May and got to Iloilo in July. That's a hell of a lockdown. Does it say when it was mailed? Okay, my mistake. I thought this shipped in February and I was supposed to get it in March, but it didn't ship from the US till March 15th. And the lockdown started, I think, the 19th. So this never made it to Manila before the lockdown. So if it was on a plane or a boat somewhere, it got stuck. So this is not a good example of mail, because mail here takes, from the US, 6 to 8 weeks usually. If you're in a hurry, get FedEx or DHL. But this one went from March 15th to July 10th because it got locked down who knows where along the way. There, like I said, there's no information. It just has a date stamped, but it doesn't say where. It's not like a postmark, you know, Manila or whatever. The Iloilo one is dated. Well, one says post office has my zip code. So that is here in town. That was July 7th. So they got it 3 days ago here in town. And because they know I'm looking for it, they brought it to the house. Somebody. Anyway, got my driver's license. Only took months. Yeah, it was the lockdown. So I don't mind. It was no big deal. I'm still sweating my ass off from, I just got back from BIR. I've walked 8 kilometers already today, and I'm not dressed for it. I'm hot. And I don't mean that in a good way. So, anyway, got my mail. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your day in paradise.